is I see the team that I like most and that I favor in this match, and they're the one with 4 people, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So, I mean, it's just more on the backs of Sick, Phoenix, and Trisoft. They're gonna have to get their teammate in here. I mean, we just couldn't wait any longer stream. We had to get this up for you. But I want to hop on to Jasic, the first one, because he has that bar put out, bar after patch, which was just a little bit nerfed, and he doesn't have anything to compensate for that nerf. So now he's gonna see what he can do. He gets an ace in the mid. Silent Trisoft able to get a good start here. As Omaha Foxes are able to break the hill and hold it.
And just like that, though, 2 down on the side of Omaha. It's gonna be last man standing. It's gonna be soft. He's gonna get cut down immediately. I think I saw 4 submachine guns on the side of Sabotage, if I was correct. Yes, so there's four submachine guns on the side of Sabotage. A little bit different strategy here. I've never seen that one before. It's usually a 2-2 split on this map, or 1-3 in favor of the submachine guns, of course. Well, looks like it'll be working for them now. It's 26-11 here.
I mean, if we're gonna be honest here, if it's 3-4, you might as well pull out 4 subs, and it's not because the fact that you don't have to try, but it sounds like a good way of getting a majority of trades. You know, just always getting there faster, able to be there for your teammates, able to push together. It's sort of like I say this to you, and you're like, why don't people run that regularly? And you'll see why. But it's like, it's so in 3-4, it's just so easy to get trades that way, and that's why I would like to see from the other side. Play slow with ARs, play a little bit passive, play together, break together, use all the advantages of your stuns and your smokes and your nades, because anything that doesn't require a man to kill someone is probably the best way to do it, and it's just not working that way. I mean, Trisoft 4-4 is the only decent guy, but Phoenix is clearly paying for it. He's just getting traded left and right, only able to get 1 kill in the double team. They're just really hurting them as Silence on a 3 streak, 6-3. Your Florida land T4 player. Silent, really known in the community, and really known in actually the Mexican community. This guy's a pro player, and his Phoenix able to get 2 on the rotations. Maybe they can mount up some points. I'm surprised they have any points at all, but they're really focusing on scrap right now, and that's really not going to work well for them.
Looks like Phoenix is the only player at new here for Omaha. He's got 3 members of Sabotage to deal with. He's gonna get 1. He's gonna work together. Over. They're just gonna hold the kill now with Sabotage, who is in a 3v4 favor. So they're just gonna hold this hill for now. That's gonna be player number 2 sneaking around the back. That's gonna be Phoenix. See if he can get some work done. He's gonna pick up 1. He's looking for more. He's got 1 player inside the hill he's gotta deal with, and 2 more pushing. And he's gonna cut down.
Yeah, Ricky just spawned still nicely. He's on a 3 streak of his own. He just playing from the back of his teammates. Says, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Sick. Pulls out the AR, as he's always had access to the bar, but he's been, there you go. That's that double kill, because they just ran at him, and they're able to give him a little bit too much. He's able to get a triple kill now, but with 10 seconds left, he's still fighting for that scrap time unnecessarily. And he off right. Great Q. I like that awareness. He expected him to come from both sides, but he was ready to come from the front rather than from the side, because he killed 2 of his enemies from the left side, coming from that cut area. So he would expect him to go to mid, and that's exactly what happened. He's able to get that kill pretty easily.
Yeah, that was perfectly done by him. He's just switching between. Hey, there's gonna get shot in the back. Oh, not quick enough. That's gonna be Sick turning on him, or getting the kill there behind him, almost getting turned on, but not enough. This game's actually a bit closer than I thought it would be, considering the situation.
Yeah, I would kind of expect one of the teams, especially Sabotage, to kind of just play a little bit more aggressive. But they're actually playing decently passive. I think they pulled out an AR now on examples, and he really wasn't able to do much off that. And it's like I said, it's really not that necessary. I think if everyone just kind of runs at the hill, that's all they really need them to do, because they can get those trades just so efficiently well. Because just again, it's a 3v4. And the fact that they're already letting up a whole hill of time is kind of it's kind of disappointing. And I feel like if they were able to get their 4th, it might look like in favor of Omaha, because Sick is just going off right now. And 12 and 10, able to get trade off by Silent though. Silent with a nice little stage beamer, and there's their teammate Ego finally.
Oh, there he is. That's almost a 3 there from Soft that we were on board with here. He's got 1. That's 2. He's lined them up. That's 2 more. Line them up. Finally gets cut down, and looks like there's gonna be Phoenix. He's gonna be top now. He's gonna pick up 1. Picks a second one up. He's gonna get camped by the assault rifle on the side of Sabotage.
Yeah, Sick and Trisoft able to break that hill pretty nicely there, and Phoenix just held it really well at the top, and they're able to hold the majority of that hill time, and that might just be enough to keep them in this game as Ego finally joins up. Let's see what he's running. Nice little PPSHs. That'll be 3 SMGs and a bar, and that's quite alright because that's a lot of armored air injects. We have an armored scoped on a PPSH, and we talked about this the other day. Armored scoped, not what you see most of the times on PPSHs, but it can work out really well because that strafe just makes it so hard for you to hit. And if you're adapted like a second AR, which is probably why he's running that, it allows that little strafe movement that you have. Instead of using all of your sensitivity on your right stick to aim, you can use some of it on your left. That's why I feel like scope can help you more when you're aiming just a little bit better than just increasing or decreasing your sensitivity.
For sure. Usually on those stage classes, I think we usually see the armored and energetic, if I'm correct. It's the usual setup now with the new update, other than airborne, of course.
Yeah, but airborne is kind of just gentleman's agreement now, as Nade Charger is able to break that hill pretty nicely there. And Riku gets taken out of the hill, and the nades just used at this hill, really known for getting naded off of it, you know, because it's just so open. But with 10 seconds left, you want to see some rotations going, and they're entirely in favor of Sabotage as their setup as Riku, especially the main one, out in mid street. But he doesn't get seen by the guy in the car. Nice little nade, barely misses the stick, but he gets double teamed there by Phoenix, and Phoenix with the teamwork of his fellow teammate Sick, as they're able to push through the back now, and Sick going to be the entry fragger coming into the back here is no one actually challenging him, but now it's going to be examples, but he gets taken out by Phoenix, so that distraction works out perfectly for this pinch, as the only one left is going to be Riku and Chargers, as they're just kind of left in a 2v4 inside the hill. The teammates are coming in, they hit his teammates, and the flank from the back, Sick's able to get one, can he get the second? He does get the second. And now with 30 seconds left and the entire side of Sabotage spawning out, it looks like Omaha are going to make it back in this game.
I think the reason that this game is so close right now is because Omaha did such a good job of just holding them up in that 3v4 and keeping the game that close. The game wasn't that far. I think they were one full hill away from each other. It was like 50 seconds or so when their fourth finally joined in, and now they're just able to get control and then slowly building their way back, as now it's going to be a 5-point lead now.
Ooh, Silent able to get a double kill on that. Triple actually was used for his teammates, but now it left in the 2 inside the middle, but that works out in favor of Nade Charger, especially. He's able to get one straight out. Silent able to get that help, and so is examples, and there's that trading that you saw about there. You should have seen the 3v4, but they're kind of just running at each other at this point. That will be Nade Chargers in the mid. He's not doing too well. He's 11-18 now, gets taken out from the back. And he does have a nice little minute in hill, but it's not really doing enough as Phoenix able to get 2, and Ego able to get 1, but that's going to be 4 down from that side, as now Ego just holding that hill time, and with 10 seconds is all they need to just tie up with the side of Sabotage. And it looks like with this very slow play and these rotations actually coming in very early.
Oh wow.
Silent turns on Ego as really just disrespect put out there, as it looks like the side of Omaha are kind of struggling a little bit now, but they do have these rotations and maybe they can take a lead in this.
Wow, I can't believe that turn on. He had the kill perfect. That would have been what, 1 or 2 kills off streaks because he had the hill points as well, and he just gets cut down off them. Ego on another 2 streak though. He's looking to get some work done. He joined in late, slowly building his way back. Throwing shots into players now. He's gonna get a couple assists. Got a player up here, and he's gonna cut him down as well. So a 3 streak now for Ego. 2 streak from Soft, 2 from Sick as well. They're all cut down. Soft last for in the hill. He's looking and cut down. Sabotage takes control now. Down by just about 26 so points. 28.
Yeah, now the rotations are going to have to go in as Trisoft and Ego just won the last of that hill time. That scrap time's actually pretty big here, as we can talk about this a little bit. As the closer you get to that 250 mark, which is the mark, the less necessary it is to rotate and gain the scrap time. Is just that much more important. You really don't need that much. So as a team, you can just run in, and if you play the lucky game, you most of the time will win that. But if you rotate and you lose those rotations at the time that the hill comes up, it'll really cost your team like a lot of points. So that's the last thing you'd want to do. As Ego able to get 2 in the back, 14 and 7. Ego has really missed on this team as he's really bringing this team together. double positive and already dropping more time in hill than Phoenix. And Olu gets taken out just barely as Sick, able to get that trade in with 4 seconds left. Looks like Omaha Foxes are going to take the first hard point.
Omaha Foxes will take it. Wow, what an incredible match from a 3v4. This is 4th joint in late, and they still managed to get the job done. What?